What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Ashley, the Queen Leo, coming to you straight from Hawaii, straight out the gym. Okay, had to run upstairs and get Milo. So first off, let's talk about waking Milo up. He doesn't like when I say, good morning, hates it. But when I be like, rise and shine, hates it. So today I was like, Milo. He was like, yes, ma'am. Y'all, he's a character. But y'all, look, I just want y'all to know it's hump day. And with hump day comes everything with it. Y'all know it's the middle of the week. We got a few days till Friday, and then everybody wants to power on to work or whatever the case may be. Look, don't let that demotivate you. You know what I'm saying? Like, as I used to tell my soldiers in drill sergeant, motivate me. Y'all, I ain't gonna get into that. But anyway, all I want y'all to do is write down 5 things that you want to accomplish in the next 6 months. And I'll give y'all my top 3. There's a course I want to go to. There's a duty station I want to get. And then there's, I was about to say my credit cards paid off, but they're paid off. Just graduate and get into my master's program that I want to do. So, yes, that's the top 3. Well, let's just scatter through. So, look, man, I'm giving y'all the raw and cut me. And if people subscribe, they subscribe. If they don't, they don't. With that, it doesn't matter to me. Like, I just want my message to touch one person. And while I'm here in Hawaii, I have reached out to, this is the topic of the day, being a foster and trying to figure out my life. So anyway, one of the things I was thinking about was, hold up, I'm about to get off topic. So I'm outside. Why the nigga walking outside with no shoes on? Feet already dirty before the person even walked outside. Crazy. But okay, fast forward. So when I first got here in Hawaii and I moved into my second home here, one of the things that I wanted to do was to talk to young girls that have experienced pretty much what I've experienced. And I'm gonna continue telling my story because I feel like others could learn something or it could prevent something, if you understand what I'm saying. I'm about to be 35 this year, and my child will graduate high school. He will have 2 parents that have college degrees, and then he also have his college paid for, especially I'm gonna retire when he graduates. And I did not let my past define who I am. So when I'm talking about what I did here in Hawaii, I reached out to a few organizations that deal with, like, you know, group homes, foster children, you know, talking to the younger people to keep them out of trouble, you know, to see somebody that's young and that's like them, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people, my biggest thing is, I keep checking me out because I was eating breakfast. My biggest thing is that people continue to write a narrative, but they really ain't been through that. So you can check my paperwork, you can check my resources or whatever, because I'm not trying to harp or bring up my whole life, but at the end of the day, you good? All right, go ahead. What you looking for? Oh, I don't know. All right, I'm a mom, so y'all gotta deal with it. And I'm gonna get interrupted or whatever. So, I want to help wherever I can help. I want my story to be out there. I want young girls to be like, dang, she went through all that and she made it. So, like, I think bare minimum, I owe that to the people. I owe that to talk to the young people. I owe that to be like pushing people, you know what I'm saying? I push Milo because that's my kid. He didn't have to go through what I went through. He went through stuff. Don't get it wrong. Like, you know, I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to sit here, and be like, nah, my son ain't go through stuff. Yes. Especially, like, you know, parents going back and forth, parents not agreeing, parents trying to, you know, regulate stuff. And one thing that I regret is that the other half didn't understand, like, hey, he needs both of us, and you can't hold a child away. But at the end of the day, like I said, children gonna always figure it out. So don't even worry about bashing the other person. Don't even worry about it, because at the end of the day, that child gonna know what it is, and that one upstairs know what it is. You know what I mean? And it sucks to suck for the other person, but I don't care. I have no feelings towards that. But fast forward. So motivating young women and young men is just something that I feel like they deserve. And I know people come from certain walks of life and they didn't have the real love, or they don't trust people easy, or they don't believe that people will do stuff for them. It's just in my heart to be like, hey, I went through this. This is how I made it. I'm telling my story so that you won't have to go through it. Go the other way. You know, you don't gotta fit in. You can be the different one. You can be the one that doesn't need all these friends, because at the end of the day, I'm 35 and I still don't have a lot of my friends that I thought I would have with me at this age. And I'm so shocked. And some of this stuff hurts, because there's secrets that I've told people, and you don't know if they're talking about it. You don't know what they told, but some of this stuff has always that has came back to me because we're in the same circle. So it's shocking, you know. Some things I ain't gonna share because that's just my prerogative, but 99.5% I'm gonna give y'all everything that I got in me to make sure that the next generation, the people that going through what I'm going through, people that are going through what I went through can get through it. All right. So when I sit here and I'm on this platform and I'm telling y'all that I'm humble. But one thing about me, I'm proud of where I've come from, where I came from. I'm proud of it, and I'm gonna stand on that. People be like, oh, you be boasting. No, let me tell y'all something. Being a child that wasn't wanted to, getting an apology, like how many years later they talking about they apologized before, and this ain't nothing towards her, like, you know what I'm saying, that's whatever, man. Not knowing if my daddy my real daddy, let's talk about it. And this ain't for her to be bashed, whatever, you know, I ain't putting no names out here, but to not know if that's my real father, it still bothers me. Because the only reason why it bothers me is because I walk around with a last name that I don't know if this is really my last name, because of what you hear on the street. And the street be talking, and they be like, oh, well, we didn't want to deter you, we didn't want to hurt you. Well, look, if the person they say is my daddy, he dead. So this is why I say I go through stuff, man. I go through stuff. I fell out with friends because one friend I fell out with. It's very interesting, but whatever. I'm just the kids that are in foster care, they need love. And when people be like, oh, they're past the age of 8 or 9 and I can't change them, I can't work with them. Yeah, you can. It's gonna be hard, but you gotta love what you're doing to get through what you gotta get through. So that's why I say again, the people that are foster parents, some of them are really good and they really love what they do. But some of them foster parents, I'm gonna tell y'all my one story, like when I went to go live with my real mom and then I ran away, because, man, let me tell you something. When you pull anybody from a situation that they've been with for their whole life, and then you want to come in and say that you, their mama or whatever, daddy, sister, brother, and they gotta go live with you right now, y'all, craziest thing. Because I was just confused. I wanted my dad. That's my dog, like my dad. But he prepared for like 6 and 7, right? Crazy. Running back, I'm gonna explain to y'all. 6 and 7, my dad raised me like I was a dude. So that's why sometimes I be aggressive, and I gotta learn that I'm not learning that I'm a woman, but the aggressive mentality. My dad told me I get it out the mud. I'm gonna do everything I want to do. I'm gonna do everything to survive. I don't need nobody. That's how my dad taught me. God rest his soul, man. I miss my dog. But I'm gonna say this. That's my foster dad, and that's my dad. That's the man that raised me to be who I am today. Crazy and all, but whatever. But he was preparing me for what was to come. And that was, you know, learning that I was in foster care, learning that my family wasn't real, but that's my family. You know what I'm saying? So we fast forward to that, running away, because that environment wasn't for me, because I miss my daddy. That's the one that raised me. I don't know you. You know, that's in my head. You know, you expect a child to adapt, like, oh, I was coming back for you 8 years later after you had another kid. Okay, that's where I'm gonna leave it at right there, right? So when I did that, I went into another foster home. You know, God, y'all, rehashing this stuff hurts, yo. This stuff right here hurt. The worst thing you could do is like an 8, 9-year-old, right? 8, 9 turning about, no, 9 turning 10, I think, something like that, whatever. Between 8 and 10. Is that you try to go live with somebody that came into your life. You didn't ask for them to come into your life. Your foster family, the mother, the foster mom, her family called her because they knew. And one of the craziest stories I can tell you, it ain't no lie, I promise, is that when I ran away, I can't even put some of the reasons why I ran away, but whatever. When that woman, they took me back to her, and God, it's nothing against her. I'm just telling my story because I know I'm gonna hear about this later. Like, she gonna hit me up because when my story came out in the Army Times thing, whatever. So I didn't mention no names. I ain't say anything. She done called the people. The worst thing a real parent could do, because I could never do it with Milo, and I be threatening Milo, but that's because he be cutting up. That's my dog though. Is taking your stuff, dropping you off at social services, and saying, I don't want you no more. You want to get out, get out. You don't want to be here, don't be here. And the craziest thing I'm going to tell y'all, so I can remember that. And I tell y'all, yo, I go back, my memory good. And I'm getting vulnerable, and I don't want to be vulnerable in here like sometimes. But I'm going to just tell y'all, I still... Sometimes you go back to that little person when people do you dirty, and you be like, dang, if my mama did it, I know that anybody can do it. So like when she gave me out, I went to the one foster home, you know, they was dope, cool. But that was a temporary. So then I had to move again. And this older lady and her husband, whatever. Mind you, I'm sleeping on like a little cot type deal. And I just want my daddy. Like, I just want my dad. I don't want my sisters. I want my brother. Like, I just wanted my old family back. Mind you, my dad, like, that's my dog. I don't care what we went through, that's still my dog. So, fast forward, he was fighting for me in court, got a lawyer, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I've been with him. Dog, I've been with him. Like, come get me. I shouldn't be in no system. Ain't got the nerve to... Y'all, the worst thing is that you be around your family in the same county and they see you and don't say nothing. You know I'm your daughter. You know I'm your cousin. You know I'm your niece. But y'all rolling like it ain't nothing, right? Take it with grace. You know, I don't hold nothing against nobody no more. It is what it is. But I'm gonna tell y'all, that's right there, I'm cussing real quick. That shit hurt. That shit hurt. That shit still hurt to this day. And I gotta sit there and I just chuck it up like it's love. You know. But anyway, this is mine. This is me. So my dad got me back. My dog. This is the story I'm telling for the young people. My dad got me back. And by that time I was hating him. Like, why you keep that from me? You know, I was an 8-year-old that had a mindset of like an 18-year-old. My head was already in the game because of what I seen and where I was, where I always was, who I was around. I was around my cousins, my foster cousins or whatever. But the way we grew up, man, we was thugging it with them older kids. Like, we was outside. You know what I'm saying? Not outside in the version of what we talk about now. But I'm outside learning the game. I'm outside playing in the streets, you know, being around everybody, cookouts, family reunions. You know, you're learning. Your mind is maturing faster than others. So that part of the story that I'm trying to tell to the younger generations is that, look, you can hate them people, but you can get through it. You can dislike how things went, but you can get through it. Don't let no past situation be the issue of the forefront issues, the issues that are happening right now or that's gonna happen tomorrow. You need therapy. I don't care what nobody say. Therapy, man, there's some things that I had some anger issues that I did not get through. Like I would be angry, just angry for no reason, like angry at everybody. But some of the situations I placed on myself, I'm gonna tell y'all that, like, I couldn't accept that woman as my mom because the woman that I knew was my mom died and I was with her. You know what I mean? So I didn't understand certain things until I got older. I was thinking I was already old because of the way my dad raised me. You know, only me in the house. And I'm gonna be independent. You gonna do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Growing up around men that took care of their wives, or growing up around the men that I did, ain't no crying, ain't no whatever. Like, it is what it is. Get up. You fall, get up. You struggle, get up. So that's why sometimes my mentality is the way it is. So that's the part of my story that you tune into, and then you try to break down, like, why are you the way that you are? Why are you so aggressive when it comes to your child? Or why are you now trying to have the common mentality? Because I can't put anybody in my situation but me. So with the generation, the kids that are going through stuff like me, like, oh, your parents don't want you, oh, you struggling, oh, you know, you ain't got it all. Who cares? Be thankful that you woke up, and be thankful for the family that you do have, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you be like, man, dang, this ain't my real family, but that's who loves you. Be thankful. Like, I can't hold y'all, and today is the day. Like, I told my mom Leori, that's my mom that came to get me when I was like 14. That's my girl, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all. I don't know what it is with little boys, but God knows he gave me a run for his money. But I had to pause. But yeah, I want to shout. I'm gonna shout from the top of my lungs that my mom Leori, that's my dog too. Like, if I call her right now and be like, Mom, I need you to come to Hawaii, she coming. Ain't no questions, ain't no excuses. She making it happen. All right, Ash, when I need to get there. All right, Ash. Anytime I call that woman, she stop everything. Or she be like, hey, baby, I call you right back. But you all right? I take everything, and this is what I want the men and women that were foster kids, are foster kids, ward of the state, in the system. Look, I take everything for face value. Don't let stuff hype you up. Don't let it. Because you're going to do something that you're going to regret. Because that was my issue. Like, so at like 12, they put me in anger management at school. You go to it after school. Like, it'd be like 2:30 to 5 o'clock. Didn't help. Just be honest with you. Got older and went to anger management. All right. I did it because I was facing a charge. So, I said it helped. Then, in Germany, I went and started talking to the therapist. And we started breaking down the reason why I get so angry so fast, or not thinking about what I'm about to say, you know, stuff like that. So, I just want y'all to know that your past doesn't define you. And that moment that you're going through something, what you're going through right now, is going to be a breakthrough. Because where I'm at in my life right now, I did not think this is where I was going. I was thinking I was going somewhere else. I was thinking something else was going to transpire. And like, look, I just look back and I'm happy. I look back on my military career too. Like, look, I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be in the military no more. But guess what? God got something bigger for me. And that's why I say I'm touched. I'm touched. God got me. God gonna push me out. And I'm gonna stand out. I know that for a fact. You gonna know me. And I hope that you understand that that's gonna be you. They gonna know you. They gonna be like, dang, that person get on my nerves. They think they trying to showboat. They trying to do this. No. You just there. You annoy people because you just there. You sit there, people get annoyed. You talk, people get annoyed. But guess what? Who cares? It is what it is. In life, y'all, we got to do it for us. Stop doing it for the next person. Today, I was about to post on Facebook that I work hard so that Milo can get everything, and my why is him. No, my why is me and my child. I ain't gonna take my child off what I was saying. But I'm saying your why starts with you. You gotta get up. You gotta get after it. You gotta accept defeat in the sense of everything that you list out that's happened. You gotta get through it. You have to manage. You have to manage it and balance it. Don't let nobody use your past against you, because that's the last thing I got for today. People using your past against you. Oh, you used to do this. Oh, you used to do that. Oh, this is how you were. But now, like, look. Hold up, y'all. Are you on your phone? Put it up. Give me the phone. What's that? Oh, I'm about to say, Lo, about to fight you. Y'all, sorry. In the morning, he don't need no phone. He be on his stuff all day. All right, running back. So, no, go ahead. So, look. All I'm going to say is, y'all keep getting interrupted because Milo be on 1 in the morning. Sorry. But last part is understand. Understand. You're going to get through what you got to get through. And you're going to smile. But people aren't going to like that you're breaking barriers. You're breaking them. And keep breaking them. Keep showing them that you're going to show up. You're going to show out. Get with it or don't get with it. Because guess what? It is what it is. You're going to maneuver. You're going to be all right. Get up off that floor and don't let nobody break you. Don't let nobody break you. I'm saying it again. Don't let nobody hurt you. Don't let nobody break you. Grind out. Because that hurt is what I've been pushing off. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at where I'm at. That's why.